Hi, I'm Dave Pinkerton with Advanced Services Heating and Cooling, your local heating and cooling expert. If you want quality service, quality installation, give Advanced Services a call, 740-773-4499.
SamJam is back. It starts next week. It's August 31st through September 4th, and we've got Rick Greene with us from SamJam. Good to have you with us. Thank you for joining us. And this is another just a blast of bluegrass for 185 days, it seems like.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Dan. It's this will be our seventh festival. It's hard to believe how far we've come from, but it's a pleasure to be here with you today, and appreciate the opportunity.
You have made it through a pandemic as well. You had some online presentation for people to be able to view, but not have to worry about sitting in the stands at the Pike County Fairgrounds. But all that's behind you now. You're jumping right into it face to face with the bluegrass fans.
Yeah, and it's the thing about outdoor festivals is we always knew that as an outdoor festival, the restrictions through the pandemic were still there, but it was different than had we had an indoor event, but certainly changed our festival as it did all aspects of life, right? So we are grateful. I think I wouldn't say that we're through it, but I think we're starting to to get it in the rearview mirror at least a little bit, hopefully. It's still a serious situation, but yeah, we're hopeful that we're starting to to move out of it and try to get back to whatever the new normal is.
You've got 5 days ahead of you planned of bluegrass, and I'm taking a guess here. I haven't counted how many bands you have, but it looks like it's close to 30 that'll be performing.
Yeah, I mean, we've got something called the SamJam Hop, which is an event that'll have three bands on in some local venues before we actually start all of the bands, at the Pike County Fairgrounds. And so, we do that because we bring about 3,000 people to Southern Ohio, and so our logic was. While those folks are here, let's try to get them out into the community, show off Southern Ohio a little bit, give them some good entertainment options, maybe help out a few local businesses along the way. And that's really what this is about, and we tell people this all the time, this is not something that I do professionally. This is not, our livelihoods for Sam Carr, my business partner, and me. We do this as a separate side economic development project, and so there's that's really what this is about. By conservative economic models, SamJam has about a $3.5 million economic impact on Pike County in Southern Ohio. We've brought people to date from 25 states and Canada. So, we're starting, and we're not done growing yet. This year, as a matter of fact, the Pike County Fair Board has been great to continue to add camping infrastructure, electric and water hookups. And even though they have added to their capacity there, we have still filled it all up. So we're still continuing to grow. We're excited about the future of the festival. And what we tell folks is it's not just about some of the best musicians in the world coming here. And that's what it is. I mean, these are Grammy award winners, IBMA award winners. It's not just about the music and the fun. There's an economic development perspective to this. And it's one of the largest tourism events here in the Ohio Valley. And we're proud of some of the positive things that has been able to happen as a result of it.
You have to be excited about the news that was announced during the Pike County Fair this year, that they were going to be expanding the grandstands and replacing what people have come to know as for a concert viewing.
Yeah, and what's great is we don't actually use the grandstands up on the top there. We're actually down on the lower part of the fairgrounds just because it's more suited for a festival type of an event. But why that is great is because that'll open the door for other types of maybe single day events. If their grandstand can hold a couple thousand people, you might get another 500 or 1,000 people on the ground. When you've got the capacity to put 3,000 people on a single day event, and you can bring some pretty big acts in there. So I tell people too that you have to know what economic development looks like, right? And that's what this is there are some great things happening here as a result of the hard work of the Pike County Senior Fair Board, and we like to think that we're having a positive impact too. The fair board actually receives all the camping revenue from the festival, and that money directly goes to our 4-H program, which means that can go into the infrastructure of the fairgrounds and to all other sorts of needs. And so we're very proud of that. To date, we're looking at, well, like I said, we've had 6 festivals so far. This will be our 7th. I mean, by the time this is over, I mean, there's going to be, I would say cumulatively, we're talking about that being responsible for about $150,000 to our local 4-H program over the years. And so we're very proud of that. It's that's something that it's not the whole thing with these festivals is what is it that what's the bigger picture. We love that people come and have fun, and we think we've got as good a lineup as there is out there, with some of the best talent that there is out there. But at the end of the day, there are positive things happening in Southern Ohio because of this event, and so we'll just continue to keep doing that as long as people continue to think we have a good product and want to keep showing up, we'll keep doing it.
Folks can see the lineup in the post below our interview here, but give me a few that stand out to you that you're excited about.
Well, I'll tell you this: there is a band that we have coming this year, the Travelin McCourys, and the Travelin McCourys will be there on Friday, September the 2nd, and they'll be a newcomer to SamJam. Of course, many of the band members there are the sons of bluegrass legend Del McCoury. The fiddle player, his name's actually is Jason Carter. He is actually on the Country Music Highway. So it's something of a homecoming for him. He's from Greene County. But of course, this is the Traveling McCourys are known worldwide, in bluegrass and circles, and in the lineup also, we just have, gosh, I mean, we have the Cleverlys and the Steeldrivers and Sideline and Balsam Range, the poor Ramblin Boys. I mean, on and on and on. And for bluegrass folks, those are names that are that are known. Those are well-known quantities. And again, it's the festival is filled with with the best names in bluegrass. And what we tell folks is, if you haven't been around bluegrass, particularly live, or you're not familiar with it, don't read into the stereotypes of the music. This is a high energy event. It's a lot of fun. And it's exciting. And so I tell folks, if you come one time, it won't be the last time you come, because what we find is, for folks that aren't familiar with bluegrass music, they're really shocked at the level of entertainment, the level of talent, and just the amount of energy and amount of fun that can be had at our show. And so we're, like I said, we're continuing to grow. But it's kind of a one at a time business, right? You just have to continue to promote it and talk about it, and say let people know about all the good, talented people that are out there that are just extraordinary. And when people kind of get a sense of it and they get a taste of that, it's something that they really enjoy.
You've got tickets available for all of the festival, or you can get them by day as well. Just go to your website, and that website is?
It's www.samjambluegrass.com. We'll have tickets available online here for a few more days, but the event will not sell out. And so there will come a time when the tickets will only be available at the gate. But you can get tickets online for now, and also at the gate.
Rick Greene with the 2022 SamJam Bluegrass Festival. Looking forward to it. Have a great festival.
We appreciate you, Dan, too, and thank you for that. We'll continue to work hard at it, and hope everybody get a chance to come and join us. And again, thanks for all that you do with Litter Media. It's a great service you provide to the community, also.
Thank you, sir. We'll see you soon.